The moment you need to let go. Previously, I thought that meeting the right person was very difficult, but later I discovered that letting go of the wrong person was even harder. Because people always mistakenly think that wait a little longer and everything will be different. Some time ago, my friend quietly moved his belongings out of his ex's house and sent him a hasty text message, "Break up." We had just loaded our luggage into the car. My friend and his boyfriend got to know each other through the introduction of his family. I met him once, talked clearly and liberally, with gentle and polite gestures. My friend not only once told me that this male friend was to her how many good things, excellent things. But then, a line of messages broke this fullness. My friend once accidentally saw her boyfriend send a message, "The cat we adopted is dead, will you come over here?" My friend flipped through the chat history ahead, everything was blank. She doesn't know if it really never happened or if it was intentionally hidden. Maybe there's a lot of things that fall apart in one moment and then you just don't know when it happens to you. Even though her boyfriend will ask her, "Have you eaten?" But he rarely eats with her. Although he will give her expensive gifts on holidays, he rarely spends time with her, even though he never stops "good morning, good night," but when she fainted due to low blood pressure, her boyfriend wasn't by her side at all. Actually, it's not that she doesn't know, it's just that she doesn't want to face it. Or it could be that she erroneously assumes that one person's persistence can keep this romance going. Like this, for 2 years, until this time, helping her pack up, I asked my friend, "Do you really want to give up?" As soon as I turned my head, I saw my friend with tears streaming down her face. She asked me, "What other reason do I have to persist?" It turns out that a few days ago, my friend discovered that there was another phone in her boyfriend's jacket pocket, photos and chat history on the shield for my friend to finally know that when her boyfriend disappeared everywhere they went. By the time I brought her home, her mood had restored to a stable state and smiled and said that she would invite me to dinner the next day, but I know in her heart there must be a storm raging fiercely. Efforts in a wrong love segment is like falling into a swamp, it will only get deeper and deeper. Only by jumping up soon can you get out completely. There is a term called sunk costs, which refer to the unrecoverable costs that we have invested in something in the early stages. It is the irrecoverable costs that we have invested in that early stage that keep us going wrong in a false love. The hardest thing when letting go of a love affair is not leaving that person, but seeing with your own eyes that everything you put into it is drifting with the water. In the past, I also had a friend who, because of one-sided love, was tormented by the other party to die over and over again. During the day, the mood is normal, at night it is depressed. At that time in the evening, my friend often texted me asking, "What to do? I feel like I won't meet anyone better than him anymore." But actually, the person who should be pursued in love is not the better one, but the right one. Only the right person can heal you. And the better person can only wear you down. The best way is to know when to stop. I admire people who say tan is tan, not because they don't love enough, but just that they clearly understand that in a certain love segment will fail. The really strong one. The most valuable self-discipline of an adult is knowing when to stop. Only when you stop doing the wrong thing can you start doing the right thing. In fact, when you want or don't want to continue, you already have the answer in your heart, it's just that you need a reason to stop. Wang Kwok-chan once said, "Every place that has been reached belongs to yesterday, even if the mountain is greener, the water is clearer, the wind is gentler." Too much attachment becomes a kind of bondage, not only tying the legs, but also tying the future. I know that letting go of someone is hard, but you always have to learn how to dry your tears and keep your head up. Because no matter how good your memory is, the love that ended in the past will be like water in the palm of your hand, whether spread or clenched, drop by drop will flow through. Interstitial fingers. It may be because you have been hurt and no longer believe in the existence of beautiful love in reality, but you should believe that next to meet a better person, spend more beautiful efforts. I think letting go of a wrong sentiment at the right time is such a beautiful endeavor.